All right, let's get it going. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Epic TCG Show. I am Harley, the host of the show. Welcome, everybody. It is a crazy day, and I'm going to start off right away telling everybody I completely did not think about today when I was scheduling the show out. So I apologize to people that may not be able to catch the show tonight because they're busy being a little bit up to something else tonight, of course. I just want to let everyone know right off the bat, we're going to try not to talk about any type of politics or anything tonight. It is a politics-free stream tonight. We're here to have a good time and get to know a fellow content creator. Give a big warm welcome to 026 Gonzo is in the house. Sean Bowden, welcome. Hello, everyone. Pokey Ghost, greetings and salutations. Hello, Brooklyn. Make sure to hit that thumbs up on the stream, he says. And of course, there's Ian with Ian. This is exciting. Who's the guest? Well, he is somebody that I actually met a few years back when I traveled out to Long Beach, California for Collecticon. And I was sitting there filming something at the time. And this guy and his son walk up to me and they freaking knew who I was. First of all, that blew me away. I was like, how the heck do you know who I am? I'm a nobody, but it was really cool. And I got to meet this person. And since then, they have blown up and have done so much hard work putting it in over on the YouTubes, making their channel great. And let's go ahead and give a warm welcome to the one and the only Ian from Ian with Ian. Welcome, my friend. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Again, I apologize, Ian, if I took you away from sitting in front of a TV, watching and staring at numbers for an I don't
Oh,
know.
it's all
I'm just
good.
taking a guess.
All good.
So otherwise, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I just finished cooking dinner. We had pork chops with loaded baked potato soup. So that was nice. So my belly is full. I'm ready to sit down. And unlike my live streams where things get crazy and pack openings, it's nice to just sit down and just have a great conversation with a fellow content creator. And
Nice.
thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on the show. It's greatly appreciated, my friend. Um, that's so funny because I too had pork chops tonight. Not a joke. We did not plan, first of all, we did not plan to wear the same clothes. That was not planned. I did not reach out to him, say, hey, make sure you
No.
wear a black shirt that says Rare Candy on it. Rare Candy. Shout out to those guys. And I did not know that you were gonna have pork chops. Now I did not eat potatoes though. It was just straight up pork
Oh,
chops.
okay.
Yeah,
So we are not
the Epic
clones.
mom did. She had some. She had it. Uh,
Nice.
yeah, being a mixed house, we have my wife's Puerto Rican. She cooks the Puerto Rican foods. But when I ask her when she cooks the pork chops, I like them like almost like a pork chop jerky. I like it really burnt.
Oh, okay.
It's like flat. It's lost its life. You gotta like rip your teeth in it.
Yeah.
Hope you don't bust a tooth. Yeah. But so are you solo? Are you traveling solo tonight?
Yeah. Yeah. We started the channel. Ian got me back into Pokemon, and now it's been 3 years later, almost four, at the start of next year. And he's kind of, little boy growing. I did the same where you kind of phased out of Pokemon. So he's been appearing less and less on the channel, but that's all right. I think we've reached well, not reached a point, but the channel has gone to a point where we had no idea it'd get here. Our channel is as successful as it is, helping out with Deep Pocket Monster with their edits and their videos. So sometimes though, Ian will have an idea and it's not Pokemon related. I said, you know what? Let's do it. It's Ian with Ian. It's not Poke Ian. So the sky's the limit.
Sky is the limit. It's again, um, it's something else that I think that we can relate to, is that that's exactly what happened to me. You know, I've told this story a million times on my channel, and that is back in 2015 when my kids were into Pokemon. We started taking them to Toys R Us and buying Pokemon. They were really into it, opening a lot up, and they were gung ho, big time gung ho, learned how to play the game and all that fun stuff. And I was there to support them. We did this trip to
Yeah.
Japan in 2019 that really brought them in to the real Pokemon world. You know, in Japan, if you haven't been there yet, it's like it is the mecca, and you have to make the trek at one point in time. And when we got back home, they were just so gung ho about let's make our channel, because we were a family travel channel, and so we were,
Hmm.
you know, all our videos are based on traveling, and that's pretty much where we were at. So suddenly we realized, well, you know, let me see how, you know, who really makes videos in this space. And of course I didn't find a whole lot of people, but there of course there were people, you know, the Leonharts of the world and the Real Breaking Nates and Super Dannies and, you know, Primetime Pokemon. A few of them are out there, right?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, guys, let's do it. But I wouldn't let my kids go on YouTube by themselves. I had to be
Hmm.
involved, and I didn't, you know, I didn't feel it was comfortable, just like you, letting your, you know, having our kid on YouTube when they're such a young age.
Right.
So we were involved in it, and like you, they have slowly waved goodbye to me and left me to this world by myself, pretty much. So I feel you, my friend. I feel you. You're doing a great job, though. What what got you motivated to keep going on your own, though?
I love the attention, to be quite honest with you. But aside from that, I got into videography and filmmaking when I was 16. And it was
Okay.
always a dream of mine to make movies, to make videos that are really cool, to entertain people, make people laugh. And so the YouTube has been kind of that gateway to making these weird, funny videos with my kids. And now, kids, now that the family has grown since starting the channel, and it's just been a way to kind of use my talents. You know, you'll see them in edits on Deep Pocket Monsters. You'll see them in our channel, and we have a very cool video coming out, The Withians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and that's where I can just go balls to the wall with the visual effects, with camera work, all that stuff. Get a bunch of content creators who have grown along with us, and just put them in situations where, like, you know what, it's a trailer, it's a mock trailer. I'm sure you've seen the first two. Just a mock trailer. It's never going to be a real movie, but just to have that, and that's what I've always wanted to do. And so, you know, there was a time where I'm like, little Ian doesn't want to be in it. Okay, that would demotivate me to make content because it's Ian with Ian. You can't have. There was a time where I was like, okay, we have to be in it. But then I didn't want to push him to do something that he didn't want to do, and I wanted the desire to make videos to come naturally for him, and it does every now and then. So now it's just been more of a focus of like, okay, what input does he want in a video? He doesn't have to be sitting right next to me during a 3-hour live stream, but he can come in, rip some packs, or in a video he can make an appearance. And so that's what really motivated me, is like, okay, Ian with Ian, it started as this, and now I don't want to let that go, and I kind of want to use that as a stepping stone to the next thing. And who knows what that is, because there's been just so many opportunities we never saw coming.
Yeah, you guys have made some really, really great little mini short films. Very, very fun to watch. I love the music videos. Like I said, you know, I've always said in this space, when, you know, I'm also as well into filmmaking. I've been doing it for since 2000, and I'm in the industry and stuff. And that was one of the things that I looked at when I was looking at who makes content in this space. How can we stand out? How can we make ourselves a better channel? And I figured, you know what, we can film, you know, adding editing effects in, you know, since I knew how to edit, and better, you know, better camera systems and all that. I figured that's how we could stand out, is by making like these little short films and things like that. Now I haven't done it really here in the Pokemon world as much. When I've done it for another TCG, I used to do a lot of little short films like that, you know, skits and But you guys have really done really well with making those. I mean, the video that I know you had asked us to come in one time, that was so fun to watch, and I'm sure editing that had to be crazy. But again, I feel you again because I got invited to Pokemon Worlds this past August, and I right away I knew I had an idea in my head of the video I wanted to make, and I wanted it to start off with a throwback to the very beginning. And I had to pretty much bribe the kids in the family to be in that opening video. I don't know if you've ever got an opportunity to see it, but in the beginning of the video, I have my family in it, and I had to bribe everyone to be to be in it, and it was not easy. It was not easy.
It's for the memories. They don't understand.
Yeah, so luckily I got them on board after a little bit of pushing and stuff. So it was but I know how you feel about this. I feel like we're going through these stages together, and the thing is that you're taking the ball and you're running with it, and that's something I've really enjoyed watching on your channel. Is you've really tried to stand out, making these really epic videos. At the end of the day right now, some of the biggest content out there is pretty much between the people who are selling Pokemon and the people who are so-called, like the investor types, and then now you have this new genre of people going to conventions, and they're the sellers setting up their cameras and just watching sales all day. So I feel like our space is kind of narrowed a bit in being, we want to show creative content that stands out and is exciting to watch. And I think I haven't seen too many of us out there doing it still, and you're really pushing forward with it. I really love it. I just wanted to say that about you guys, what you're doing. So keep it up, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We got was it Nylena? I can't say the name. Is that Nylena?
Nalina.
Nylena, beauty. Welcome, welcome. Sorry I couldn't say the name. I was trying to figure it out in my head before I tried to even attempt that. But
That's the
otherwise,
fiance.
oh, that's your fiance. Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
on my other screen here. It's so small that I probably should make it bigger so I can actually see. Um, Congratulations to you, by the way, on that
Thank you.
card party. How was that?
That was a big secret to withheld for such a long time, and the kids knew too, and they kept their mouths shut. So kudos to them.
That is amazing. Amazing kids can.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but no, it was great.